Well, today was took quite the shit. We started talking about the separation process. Um, I think we've kind of both determined that you know uh, it's irreparable. I offered a few alternatives. And, her mind's made up and she's made her decision. And yeah, you gotta respect that. You can't force somebody. Um, it's not healthy. It's not fair. And yeah, I kind of discovered that she was talking to somebody since she's asked for a separation, and yeah, but it's like you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You fuck around and you look for attention elsewhere, and then if somebody else does that, you can't really be mad. You can't hold that against them because, yeah, look at what you're doing or did. So, um, in jiu-jitsu, I spoke to one of my teammates that's a lawyer. And this whole process sucks. It's ugly for everybody involved. Um, people listen. If you hear somebody say that they won in their divorce, they didn't give a fuck about that person. Because everybody loses. It's financially, it's fucking draining. It's yeah, not good. Definitely not good. And I understand when I asked, if there was different things that I could do. She's like, no, you've said you were gonna change 1,000 times and you've never changed, and I get that. You know, you gotta own up to your own shit. Um, I can make excuses why I didn't. At the end of the day, uh, for years now, I've sat around and felt sorry for myself, drinking, doing drugs, and trying to chase the pain away. And all I've done is not only bring pain to myself, but bring pain to people that I love and that I care about. And I can live with that. It's uh, it's sad, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Felt good today. We ate good today. I had yogurt, some fruit for breakfast, had some chicken and rice for lunch. Then I had a protein shake for dinner. So today was probably a real good day for caloric deficit. Um, my personal life stemmed into my work life a little bit. I kind of snapped at somebody, and I don't think really it's anything major's gonna come of it, but I gotta watch that. I can't let my emotions fuck me because then it's I'm definitely gonna fall back on bad behaviors. Well, 9:47. We're early tonight, chat. Um, well, I when I talked to her earlier, I brought up the Odyssey and Odysseus and how he was gone for 20 years and came back and there were suitors for his wife and he had to fight through all these things. He persevered and you know but there's also people that didn't make it through the Odyssey and it is what it is. You know, like I said, this whole thing is about redemption and repair, and you can't redeem yourself without accepting your own faults and accepting your shortcomings. And I fell very short in the area of making promises and keeping them. And there's not a much better way to make somebody not trust you than to continue to make promises and not keep them. So, um, it's so much easier to break up with somebody that you hate or dislike. You know, I wish I don't wish that I didn't like her because I love her, but I wish that I didn't like her because then this wouldn't be so hard. Like everything was in her name, but obviously I've put in uh over these 11 years, and I want to leave with nothing, but I also don't want to take from her. And there's not really a way to have both, unfortunately. There's between the lawyers and between arbitration and whatever they decide is fair, pieces have to be moved around and it costs money and causes headaches and it sucks, man. Um, I'll forever regret not getting my shit together sooner. I will forever regret continuing to turn to drugs and alcohol when I felt down about myself. Um, a good support system, and they didn't fail me. I failed them. Um, that's a tough pill to swallow, right there. Fuck, man. Some of this shit is heavy. As you let the words come out and you talk through this and you hear what you've done and what you've become, it's like fuck, man. Tough day. Today was not glitter and rainbows. I'll tell you that. Um, I guess on the bright side, she did agree to let me sleep in my bed. While she is in it, she's always given me the option to sleep in the bed, but I feel very guilty uh, pushing her out of bed for my own comfort. My actions are what led to this discomfort, so it feels wrong putting that on somebody else. Um, I fucked up. I didn't maintain my end of the bargain, and nobody else should suffer the consequences for that. Um, Not that sleeping in a fucking smaller bed is that big of a consequence. I've been doing it for the past week, but it certainly isn't fun. And it's certainly a little bit humbling, when I wake up to a fucking Hello Kitty next to me and fucking goddamn fleece fucking puddle blanket and shit. Like I'm a 5-year old. But I can certainly say worse things have happened to better people, and so, whatever. Um, tonight I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna end this video, and then I'm gonna post another about uh, I want to talk about specific scenarios and specific situations, things that led to this, and things that I could have done different, things that I should have done different, things that I will do different in the future. And, yeah, because each day I think it's important to, my whole purpose in starting this was to show growth, to show redemption, to show repair, and, to inspire myself and to inspire other people. And, a post like this where it's just all fucking downer shit doesn't inspire anybody. So I'm gonna end this same way I always do. If you took the time to watch, thank you. Nobody else told you they love you. I love you. And stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna talk about some positive stuff and moving forward. Thank you.